Thank you very much. So our company does a really simple thing. We make phone calls and messaging secure. Why are we doing this? Why is this necessary? I started out as a telephony engineer. My first venture was a small company. We created the Hungarian version of Skype, what we sold out at the end of the university. Then I went to work for the Austrian government as a telephony engineer. I was the lead architect of their internal telephony network, which had to be kept safe from spies or people, third parties listening in. And in this project, I learned a very interesting thing. It was called IMSI Catcher. This was the largest threat or fear of the government. An IMSI Catcher is basically a fake mobile tower which can be used to intercept calls. When I did this back in 2006, an IMSI Catcher used to cost $400,000 and was available only for law enforcement. Today, if you Google for IMSI Catchers, you can find IMSI Catchers for $500, which you can order, for example, through Alibaba. And basically this is completely legal. They ship it as part of a GSM gateway. You can think about it, what are the threats in the ages of ransomware and spyware. The second thing, which is basically the main opportunity for us, there's a signaling solution called Signaling System 7. This protocol is used interconnecting networks. So if you are making a phone call from O2 to Vodafone or Orange, this is the protocol which connects the two networks. This is the very same what you're using when you are roaming abroad. In 2015, German engineers documented a serious vulnerability in this SS7 protocol, which can be used to track and eavesdrop any call anywhere on the globe. So I'm sitting here in London, and if I want to monitor a guy from Australia and New York talking to each other, I can do it when I have an SS7 access. Who has an SS7 access? All telco operators and even software developer companies like ours working for telco operators. This will take about 8 to 10 years for telco operators to upgrade all their gateways and networks, fixing this issue. So as you can feel, the market is huge. And basically, with these technologies, you can make full surveillance of any user doing a phone call or sending an instant message. Of course, there are several solutions out there, but their approach was just keeping the media stream secure. What you need here is a complex security solution solving several issues, and this is what we're doing. So what we have designed based on our previous experiences is Cryptalk, a secure communication service providing you secure calling, secure messaging, secure conference calling. We apply best practice technologies only, so we did not reinvent the wheel, or we do not want to push proprietary encryption. What our knowledge is that we put accepted methodologies and optimize them for real-time data transfer. We are also an audited solution. We do several ethical and penetration tests regularly. For example, we are reviewed by the NCC group from the UK. And most importantly, Cryptalk is a solution with absolutely no backdoor. We designed the solution the way that we said the enemy shouldn't come from the outside. We are also the enemy, the vendor. So we have come up with a solution which even we, the developers of the solution, cannot decrypt. The market is huge. There are more than 10 billion devices connected to mobile networks out there, several billions to come during the next years. But we are not concentrating for the B2C market. B2C users normally do not pay for services. They want to use everything for free. We tested it. We got to the same results during the last 2 years. So our market is the business sector. So we do B2B sales. And we can also sell the solution for governments and non-governmental organizations. By the way, Gartner forecasts that in 2016, the secure calling market is 1.8 billion. Sorry, I can't see the monitor. There is a monitor. Until 2020, they forecast this market to be more than 7 billion USD. So as I mentioned, we had success so far with the B2B sales. We've been established in 2013, so we are going to be 3 years old soon. And launched the service about 2 years ago. We made 600,000 euros so far. Actually, I just wanted to cancel this presentation because I came here to raise money, but we are just closing a 1 million euro deal until the end of the month, which actually changed our whole plans. But let's think to the future. Our customers are premium law firms, energy traders, and the financial sector. And lately, some NGOs also started pilots with us. And we are running interesting pilots, like we're doing pilots with Air Canada and United Nations and several other big, large organizations. How we differ from our competitors. Cryptalk is a software-only solution, so you don't need any special hardware to use this service. In case of Cryptalk, security doesn't affect usability and the user experience, and despite that the media stream, so the transition is encoded or encrypted, there is no delay in the communication. We are independently reviewed. I don't know any competitor at the moment who has a third-party independent security review on his encryption and on his solution so far. We have a comprehensive feature set for enterprises with a full management interface. And most importantly, we warrant for our solution. So thank you very much. We are looking for investors for next year with whom we could go international. We are looking for 3 million euros or up to 3 million euros at the moment. And we want to spend this money mostly on international sales and marketing and a smaller part on product enhancement. Thank you very much.